ఆ డబ్బా అక్కడ తీసుకెళ్ళి ఆ డబ్బా అక్కడ పెట్టు.
బ్యాక్ కెమెరా పెట్టారా?
పెట్టండి. అంటే అలా రాదండి.
ఓకే.
ఇలానే ఇలా
అది రివర్స్ వస్తుంది.
రివర్సా? ఇలానే పెట్టాలి. డాడీ మీరు అర్థం
దీనికి ఏ ప్రొజెక్టర్ నాకంటే
ఇప్పుడు
తర్వాత అటు పెట్టచ్చు. కానీ ఇక్కడ నడవడానికి అడ్డం కదా. ఇది షేర్ చేయాలి లింక్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది.
बच्चा इधर आ रहा है. लगे तो लगा लाइट हो रहा. गाड़ी पार्किंग करो गाड़ी लगी गाड़ी लगी
ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ కెమెరా పెడతాను.
मैम उधर मतलब हो
అట్లా ఉండదు मतलब
नहीं होता क्लोज हो जाता बंद हो जाता लगे प्लेस हो जाता बंद हो जाता उधर हाँ उधर लगा ये ब्लॉक
जगह नहीं मिली.
వరల్డ్ వైడ్ కానీ ఒప్పుకోరు గ్రేట్నెస్
ముందుకెళ్ళండి అక్క హాయ్ కవిత మన పిల్లలకి చెప్తావా వాచ్ చేయమని ప్రేమికి
Hello everyone, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. అక్కడ వెనక వాళ్ళు ఎవరు చెప్పట్లేదు. Is everyone here? Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to the 8th edition of Taruni Mitra Awards, and we have a lot of exciting things going on today. Before we start the program, first thing, my name is Pratyusha Parkala, and I will be hosting the evening for you today. Quick question. How many of you are here on the invitation of Taruni? How many? Say hey if you know, if you are here because of Taruni. Say hey.
Hey.
Loudly.
Hey.
If you are here on the invitation of Tarangini Media Works or Pratima has invited you, say ho. Okay. So Taruni representation is lesser.
No,
Can
they didn't understand the question.
ఓకే సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్ ఒకవేళ తరుణి నుంచి మీకు ఇన్విటేషన్ వచ్చింది ఆర్ తరుణి యు నో డాక్టర్ మమతా రఘువి సే హే గట్టిగా
Hey.
అండ్ ఇఫ్ తరంగిణి మీడియా వర్క్స్ ఆర్ ప్రతిమ హెస్ ఇన్వైటెడ్ యూ సే హో సూపర్ సో వీ హ్యావ్ representation from both the sides. Welcome to each one of you on this very very special and very important evening. Special also, but more importantly it's something that we need to celebrate. What are we celebrating today? March lo emautundi. What is March? It is IWD, thank you so much. International Women's Day. And throughout March, we also celebrate something called as the Women's History Month. Isari 2024, the theme for every year there is a theme, right? So this year the theme is diversity and inclusion. Andaru hashtag inspire inclusion antunaru. So what does that mean? It means that in every platform, in every job, in every situation, are men, women, all included and everyone given equal opportunities. So to celebrate that, to observe that, we are celebrating this evening. We have a lot of things lined up. We have a book screening, a book reveal that is planned. We have a couple of movies that are being screened. And apart from that, we'll be celebrating and we'll be awarding some of our male allies. Ante men who are supporting women in this journey of inclusion, will be also felicitating them. So without too much delay, without further ado, what I'm going to do is first introduce Dr. Mamata Ragu. Can you just step on here? Obviously, lots of you know her. Dr. Mamata Ragu is the founder of Tharuni, which has been established in 2000, who are an advocate of child rights, women rights, adolescent girls. They have done lots and lots of wonderful things. We are going to talk about that. In fact, I'm not going to talk about it. You will watch it in a movie later. But apart from that, let me also call upon Pratima onto the stage. Pratima is a media professional who decided to make storytelling her career when she was 6 years old. 6 years appudu everriki em clarity undademo, but Pratima garu, she had the clarity to become a storyteller. And she's worked on 100+ video projects, not just Instagram reels, but real video projects across various kinds, documentaries, corporate films, TV commercials, and that is not just in India, international, every single place. So we'll also talk a little more about Pratima Garu in some time. But the first thing, a huge round of applause for both the ladies who are going to be doing amazing things, and we'll learn more about their journeys during the evening, during the course of the evening. But the first thing today, thank you so much. The first thing this evening is the screening of Girl Power film. It's one of the films that Pratima Garu has made, and it is a film about girls collectives formed by the NGO Taruni. These young girls, they are young adolescent girls who have been playing a crucial role in fighting against many social evils which they experience either in their life or in the society around them. The first film this evening is Girl Power film. Thank you so much.
प्रोजेक्शन में आ सकता है, एक बार देख लीजिए, नहीं आया तो
confidence and providing the right guidance and support is extremely important for adolescent girls while they are growing up. Balika Sanghas, the girls collectives formed by Tharuni NGO, is one such powerful group which provides adolescent girls with the support, guidance and mentoring they require from time to time.
బాలికా సంఘ మీటింగ్స్లో అయితే మన ఫ్రెండ్స్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని, వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ వాళ్ళ ఇష్యూస్ని మనం షేర్ చేసుకుంటాం. వాటిని ఎలా సాల్వ్ చేయాలో మనం టెక్నిక్స్ తెలుసుకొని వాళ్ళ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని సాల్వ్ చేసేలా ఉంటాం. ప్లస్ అన్ని చైల్డ్ రైట్స్ కానీ ఎలాంటి సోషల్ ఇష్యూస్ ఉన్నా కానీ షేర్ చేసుకుంటాం.
The major thing about Balika Sanghas is that they are linked to several experts who can support them in various ways, like in psychological, mental related issues, and in accessing programs that are offered by the government. This is an amazing program. I think it's also spreading across to other states across the country as well.
Yeah, we had 16 types of vocational training for them. We started giving them, so many skills, candle making, agarbatti making, so many things we started, beautician courses like that. It went on very well, and immediately, we were getting the information very fast, and genuine information we were getting, and it was become easy for us to stop the marriage well before a month or something like that. And even child labor also we could control, because we were mainstreaming the girls who dropped out from school. Similarly, even we could stop some of the trafficking cases, because Balika Sangha is the base, where we have started having a registry of adolescent girls.
ఒక ఫ్యామిలీలో ఒక బేబీని అమ్మారని తెలిసింది నాకు. తెలియగానే నేను అంగన్వాడీస్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి పాపని అమ్మారంట అని అంటే వాళ్ళు నీకు అవసరం లేదన్నారు. అనగానే నేను 1098 కాల్ చేస్తే మీ జాబ్స్ పోతాయి అని అనగానే వాళ్ళు భయపడి వాళ్ళు పోలీసుల హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి పాపని ఎంక్వైరీ చేయించి వాళ్ళ పాపని వాళ్ళకి అప్పగించారు.
మా మణిగొండ విలేజ్లోనే గొల్లల అమ్మాయి, ఆమె పేరు రవళిక. ఆ అమ్మాయికి చిన్న ఏజ్లో పెళ్లి చేస్తుండ్రు మేడం అనేసి మేడంకు కాల్ చేస్తే చెప్తే అక్కడికి వచ్చి ఆ అమ్మాయి పెళ్లి ఆపేసిండ్రు.
We are supporting Tharuni by helping them to set up resource centers in the villages. The resource centers are equipped with library, computer lab and sports material. We also provided books and all the stationery required for the girls, and we have experienced tutor teaching them on the selected subjects like maths, English and computer science. We have also provided them bicycles and helped some of the kids to pay the school fees.
మీ క్లాస్కి వచ్చిన కానుండి కొంచెం బయటకు వెళ్ళాలంటే భయపడేది. ఇప్పుడు బయట వెళ్తున్నారు మంచిగానే, కొంచెం ఇంప్రూవ్ అయ్యారు పిల్లలు ఇద్దరు. ఇంగ్లీష్ మాట్లాడడం నేర్చుకున్నారు తరుణికి వచ్చిన కానుండి. తరుణికి ధన్యవాదాలు.
The Balika Sangha girls have been successful in influencing the decisions of their village leaders for maintenance of better sanitation, hygiene and to improve infrastructure facilities in their villages.
మా విలేజ్లోనైతే స్ట్రీట్ లైట్స్ కానీ డ్రైనేజ్ ప్రాబ్లం కానీ ఇవన్నీ చేయడం జరిగింది. నేను ఇందులో ఇలా వెళ్ళడం వలన, లేకపోతే నేను మాట్లాడే విధానాన్ని బట్టి మా కూతురు కూడా పైకి ఎదగలదు, చేయగలదు అనే ధైర్యాన్ని మా తరుణి ఫౌండేషన్ మాత్రం తప్పకుండా ఇచ్చింది.
బాలికా సంఘాల వల్ల చాలామంది పిల్లలు చాలా నేర్చుకున్నారు. బాలికా సంఘాల వల్ల లీడర్షిప్ అనేది ఒకటి డెవలప్ అయింది పిల్లల్లో. ఖచ్చితంగా కూడా వాళ్ళు తల్లిదండ్రుల్ని నాకు చైల్డ్ మ్యారేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు అని అంటే మనకు 1098 కాల్ చేయడము, లేదంటే తల్లిదండ్రులతో దానివల్ల వచ్చే అనర్థాలు చెప్పడము, ఇవన్నీ తరుణి పిల్లల్లో ఎక్కువగా కనిపిస్తాయి.
Can assure and promise you that once the girl child is in Balika Sangha, definitely she won't drop out, she won't get married early, and even her children, her next generation also will not drop out. So her life will be different.
Let's support Tharuni to shape more powerful young women leaders and activists who can create a ripple effect in the society for a better tomorrow. Building trust, instilling confidence, and
Switch it on.
Hello. Yeah. Thanks. Does everyone here know and understand Telugu? Were you able to understand, follow the movie? Yeah. Yes. For those who can't understand, there is also subtitles. I have seen the journey of Tharuni very closely for the last 2 decades, but seeing it, watching it in a film, captured so beautifully. Both the ladies this evening, Dr. Mamata, who's actually doing it, and Pratima, who's captured it so beautifully. A huge round of applause for both of them for putting that journey together, a 2-decade plus journey for all of us to see in less than 2 minutes. So you've seen a little bit of what Dr. Mamata is and what she's done. There is the second screening, the second film this evening. It is the screening of Crusader of Women's Rights film. a brief biography about child rights activist Dr. Mamata Ragu, whose name is synonymous with girl child rights and their welfare. She has advocated many programs for improving the lives of adolescent girls and women. So the second film this evening is Crusader of Women's Rights. It's a story, it is a journey of Dr. Mamata. We're going to watch that right away.
A young girl who was a
Lights up.
Lights up. Lights on.
Second film.
A young girl who was a student leader during her school days in the 80s is now a crusader for thousands of adolescent girls from the underprivileged communities. Dr. Mamata Ragu is a child rights activist and founder of the NGO Tharuni. She has advocated many programs for improving the lives of adolescent girls and women of Telangana state in South India.
As we have two children, a boy and a girl, with an age difference of nearly 2 years. We have from the beginning the concept that they should be brought up in equal range in status. And the boy must know, he must learn that his sister is in no way less in status and privilege and rights. If this is the essence of bringing up two children, boy and girl.
Mamata is a child also. She was very, very active. She started helping from the school itself. She started helping her friends whenever they are in need. When she started joining intermediate, I have given her a bike on which she was traveling one day. On the way, somebody took her veil. Then I told her, you must be very brave in all these things. Don't get upset. Immediately I asked her to learn karate.
Having learned self-defense mechanisms at a young age, she felt the need to impart the same to the adolescent girls who are part of the girls' collectives formulated by her NGO.
My husband. He is the reason for starting this organization. When he was working in Women and Child Welfare as project director, he saw so many things in the communities, do something for the society. So that's how we started Taruni. But later on, I had many mentors like Sudha Murali from UNICEF, Kulsum Ali Abbas from the World Bank Project, then so many others who actually, given me ideas, given me support.
When I was working as a director of Women Development Child Welfare, I've seen a lot of women in need of help and support, as well as we had schemes for adolescent girls. So I was telling Mamata, there's a lot of scope if we can work on empowerment of the adolescent girls and make them do much better. And after I got transferred to Warangal, we were actually looking at nutrition health education in schools, especially government schools. So there we came across not only the nutrition anemia related issues, but also one of the child marriage issues, where many teachers were saying we get at least 4 or 5 wedding invitations in a year from girls in classes 6 and 7, and school dropout is a major issue. So then Mamata went on to that particular area.
Dr. Mamata strongly believes that the dreams of young adolescent girls from the rural villages and the tribal hamlets have always beckoned her vision to march forward untiringly, irrespective of the challenges which she has been facing during her journey of social service.
See, being a woman, that too in a social work field, coming from a family where my husband is a bureaucrat, my father was a judge, and not affluent but well settled family. It was very difficult for me to understand the poverty and also work with the downtrodden and the tribals and all these people initially. Second thing was the major challenge was why this lady is interested in working with all this. Maybe she has intention of joining politics or some other selfish motive behind this. That's what people thought. I had to prove myself always that I have a passion and I am committed to this work, and that's why I am working. Third hurdle was getting funds. People said an officer's wife she is doing, why should we give funds to her? Fourth thing was, I am working not on a very comfortable, easy issues. These are the issues which are very delicate and complicated, and we cannot see the results just like that instantly.
We all know that she kept aside her comfortable, cozy life of a civil servant's wife, tried to go to the villages, dusty villages where the girl children, poor girl children require some sort of assistance so that their lives will be bettered. Taruni today is a name everybody talks about, and I am so happy that she pursued her passion, ideas by promoting girl children welfare, not only about the child, not only about the early marriages, but education, health, nutrition, so many other things she tried to propagate so that the children will be definitely have a better life than where they were.
Dr. Mamata has been instrumental in stopping many child marriages, leading to a new law in the year 2006 called the Prohibition of Child Marriages Act. The enforcement of this law is now enabling many adolescent girls to lead the lives they truly deserve. Dr. Mamata fought many public interest litigations to safeguard the interests of the girl child in all possible ways.
ఆడపిల్లల విషయంలో మరొక కిరణ్ బేడి లాగా అనిపిస్తారు. ఏంటంటే ఎక్కడ సమస్య వచ్చినా కూడా మేడం ఊరుకోకుండా ఆ సమస్యను ఎట్లా ఆడపిల్లల్ని ఎట్లా వాళ్ళని ఆ సమస్యని బయటపడేయాలనేది ఆలోచిస్తుంటారు. ఎందుకంటే ఆ రోజులలోనే మేడం ఎవరికైనా చిన్న అట్లాంటి గర్ల్ చిల్డ్రన్కి ఫేస్ చేస్తున్నారంటే వాళ్ళు ఇంట్లో కూడా పెట్టుకునేవాళ్ళు. మేడం ఇంట్లో పెట్టుకొని వాళ్ళకి అవసరమైనటువంటి సదుపాయాలు ఇవ్వడం అట్లాంటివన్నీ చేస్తుండే మేడము. కాబట్టి మేడం చాలా మందికి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అండి.
Mamata has been really an active partner in my professional service also, forest protection. There were many instances where she actually traveled with me to the forest area, Warangal, when I was conservator of forest. Mamata and my kids, 2 kids, we were returning from Pasra. Normally, the entire family was taking part in forest protection, stopping forest fires, and then a lot of active role they played.
To me, she is a role model herself. What she has to offer in terms of insights is unparalleled. I think that is what a lot of people can learn from her. Her approach to work, it is very scientific, it is well thought through. The programs are planned very well and implemented so that all the range of diverse stakeholders are addressed.
Dr. Mamata Raghuveer, currently serving as the Technical Director of Bharosa, the rape crisis centers of the Telangana Police.
When I visited in 2009 United States of America during the program called IVLP, International Visitor Leadership Program, US state government selects a few people to undergo training or exposure, getting exposure into their initiatives. So that's how I went to US on human trafficking. I had visited a place called Chadwick Center, Chadwick Child Abuse Center in San Diego. And when I saw that center, it is actually it is associated with an hospital, Rady Children's Hospital. There, a child abuse victim, when she comes, entire process goes on there. Even the court happens there in a very child friendly manner. The beauty of Bharosa is the convergence between so many departments and corporates, NGOs, That's how it's been very successful.
భరోసా వచ్చిన తర్వాత ధైర్యంగా మన దగ్గరకు వచ్చి విక్టిమ్స్ వాళ్ళకి ఏం జరిగింది అన్నది క్లియర్గా మనతో చెప్పుకుంటున్నారు, ఫ్రెండ్లీగా ఉంటారు. మా దగ్గర ఉన్న ఎంప్లాయీస్ కూడా వాళ్ళతో బాగా అసోసియేషన్ అయ్యి వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుండి అన్ని విషయాలు రాబట్టి కేసులో కన్విక్షన్ వచ్చేలాగా కృషి చేస్తున్నారు.
In spite of having won many accolades at national and international levels, Dr. Mamata feels that there is a lot more to be done for the welfare of the girl child and women.
There is no end actually. I feel still there is lot of discrimination in digital literacy. I feel that each computer costs so much, a tab costs so much, and most of the girls are not able to use them. I feel that government should cut down the taxes and make them available for all so that these girls can utilize the technology. And second thing is see that the girls are safe in cyberspace so that they can use all the social platforms or other technologies safely and utilize them for their development.
She is a mother to several people, several girls, more than 20,000 girls, and she has been really sort of a light in their lives.
నా గోల్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్ అవ్వడం. నేను నా గోల్ రీచ్ అయ్యాక నా శాలరీలో ఒక 10% ఈ రూరల్ గర్ల్స్కి డొనేట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటాను. కొంచెం సమయమైనా ఈ రూరల్ గర్ల్స్కి కేటాయిస్తాను. వాళ్ళ డెవలప్మెంట్లో, వాళ్ళ సక్సెస్లో నేను కూడా పాల్గొంటాను, మమతా మేడం లాగా.
Here's wishing Dr. Mamata great success in achieving many more milestones as she continues to crusade for the rights of adolescent girls and women.
I am so glad that the lights came after a whole minute, because that is how much time it's taken me to process the work that has been put by Tharuni organization. And yeah, it's a lot. I think some of us, like even bigger organizations, won't be able to achieve that in one lifetime. What Taruni and Dr. Mamata Raghuveer have achieved in the last 2 decades. So just now we watched 2 films. May I request Dr. Mamata and Pratima to come here, and maybe we will take 1 or 2 questions from the audience. 1 or 2 questions. Work gurinchi kani, lekapothe movie gurinchi kani, any questions that you may have for just a couple of minutes. A huge round of applause. We already have our first question from Swapna Garu.
First of all, Dr. Mamata Raghuveer, I'm short of words to kind of express the kind of wonderful work that you're doing. All our kudos to you, all our cheers to you, and I pray that the Almighty showers much more power to you to impact the society. I'm just wondering, despite so much of good work happening, ma'am, what is the one reason that child marriages are still so prevalent in our states? We are talking of so much of technological advancement. Why is it still going on?
Thank you, Swapna Garu. Actually, the senior journalist asking the first question, definitely, I know it's very important question. First of all, I would like to thank Pratima. I never wanted a biopic or something like this. I am feeling very humbled and very embarrassed also. Why should I take when I am alive and kicking and having this film? But she said, no, no, ma'am, you can inspire more people. Because I've been doing lot of background work. I never wanted any kind of, propaganda or something like that. And thanks Pratima Garu a lot. And it's so emotional for me also because my parents are there. Everybody is there in the film. I lost my father just 3 months back. And this is the only video I have now, which is there for me to look at always. And he never speaks usually in other things because maybe he's a judge, so he never comes out and speaks. But the first time he spoke in the film. Second thing is my mother. My mother is still in the hospital today. I've come here just to have this program, and it's all because of Pratima. Thanks a lot, Pratima, because pushing me to have this program. And when she opened after a medical process, she told me, go to the program and wish you all the best. So that is the pushing force behind me, my mother, who has not gone to school but did 16 degrees, and she is the retired professor from journalism. So that's how I have that background, and you have seen my husband. But I know I've been fighting, it's very dark. When we have seen this film, we have seen in dark. I was fighting something which I can't see, I can't feel, because nobody is interested in that. They don't mind a child getting married. It's very simple. Somebody is marrying of her daughter is very common. It's a general thing. And they don't bother about the age or anything. They just go to the marriage and enjoy. And I could get a law after fighting so much with the government. I filed a public interest litigation in 2005 and got the law. The law says anybody who encourages, that means anybody is even eating sweet in the marriage also can be punished. And 2-year imprisonment and 1 lakh penalty we could get in that law. So we've been fighting on this issue. It is something like this, girl child has to protect the family's respect. Girl child has to do everything, and she's a burden. And that's why they want to get rid of the burden at the earliest in their life. I have done some good strategies. I have taken up good strategies and worked on it, and I could see a lot of change in these 24 years. But COVID again made it, we have come to almost zero. That's the problem now. My team is here. We had stopped a child marriage recently, last 4 days back, and she is only in 9th grade. 13, 14-year girl. She was getting married. And my friend Vasudha is here from Child Welfare Committee. Every day, day in, day out, this is the work they have. So it's everybody's role. A child's responsibility is every adult's responsibility. That's what I feel. In Western countries or the countries where they say that children have better facilities, it is because the people feel very responsible. Any minor in the society, they see that the minor or the child gets priority. But we have budgets only 2% being allocated, only 2%, imagine. So in that also only 50% is spent. And for child marriage victims or for stopping child marriages, we don't have budget at all. So when there is no budget, no work, no government is interested, and everything, although we have law, till now, I have filed 78 public interest litigations to stop these marriages. And I fought some of the cases for 5 years. I studied only law only for this. But still, in no case I got one conviction. That shows that even the courts, we don't get any justice out of the courts. The pendency in the courts and the duration it takes years together. By the time the child, marriage is consummated, she'll have kids. So the judge says, why should we penalize anybody? because the husband also gets penalized. So they say that why should we penalize? So we don't get any convictions in these cases. So many issues. But I can tell you, we could bring 30-35% change. Now, when I stopped the first child marriage, it was a 3-year-old girl. Imagine 130 kilometers from here, Warangal, and it's a academic hub. And we had marriages where I could see child couples in the schools. So imagine how it is, and it's not very long ago. It is just in 2000. So now the age has increased from 15 to 17 is the age group, and we are getting lot of opportunities for the girls to study. So those who are in cities and enjoying, because I worked in city and went to a rural place, and I've seen late marriages here. But when I saw those marriages there, I was so shocked. So I started working there, and it's like a job for me. So we keep doing that, and I have an excellent team now who stop every day, day in, day out, so many child marriages. So thank you so much for that question, sir.
Thank you. We'll take just one more question from anyone in the audience. Any questions? Questions? Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me? Right, first, thank you so much for the wonderful work you have done. I was just wondering, because you said some of these cases which you have to fight, they would be taking about 5 years and so long. I definitely understand. I mean, money plays a big role in the process. So did you ever try to come up with this fast track code, so like preparing a petition so that the case can't be more than a year or a year and a half, and the entire expenses of the child would be taken care of by the government or any NGOs or something, so that, because at the end of the day you need money for the child to sustain, and also, I mean, I was just wondering if anything has been done on that, on those lines.
Actually, I don't think we have fast track courts for child marriages. We have special courts for children, like under Juvenile Justice Act. They are called juvenile, justice boards, and also child welfare committees. But child marriage, we don't have a fast track court. But we have fast track courts for child abuse, for POXO, protection of children from sexual offences. There also, within 60 days, they have to file the charge sheet, and within a year, they have to give the judgment. But we have more than 10,000 cases in Telangana state itself under POXO. Now most of the child marriages cases are also put under POXO because it comes as a rape of the child. So it comes under the law. But I can tell you that we have only 10 to 20% convictions there, and the case goes at least for 3 years. We cannot complete because so many cases are pending, and the pendency increased after COVID, and we have very few fast track courses in courts in Telangana. In everywhere, entire country, we have only 733, and in Telangana we have only 36. So these courts are not enough, and those courts are also special courts, so they work only for 2 days in a week, so which is not sufficient. So most of the time it is happening. And coming to the child's compensation or anything like that, we don't get to see that yet for child marriage victim. I have filed a case in High Court where at least the child marriage victim should get 3% reservation in academic institutions, and she should get some compensation. But High Court has given a favorable order, but that is not implemented yet. So it's already 3 years now when the order came. So for everything you have to do a lot of pursuing or doing advocacy and all that. See, everybody here sitting, I think you can all make some difference. If you feel that some child is getting exploited or some child is getting married, even a marriage is a foundation for exploitation. So many kinds of abuses happen after the marriage. So, or any kind of exploitation on the labor or somewhere, kindly voice out. If you can voice out, we have excellent laws. In India, better than any other country. Norway, they say the best country for the children, but we have the better laws than Norway, but they are not implemented. So nobody is bothered to implement them. So if we voice out, if we tell them, then everybody says so, and at least you can post in your social media handles. At least that you can do now, saying that no child should get married early. 18 is the age group. So at least before that she should not get married, or we should not abuse the children. Something like that, if you go on posting along with your regular posts, I think people will start thinking about it, which is very much needed. Thank you so much.
Dr. Mamata garu, no, I just wanted to ask if Taruni social media handles, can they have something that the rest of them can share? It is easier.
Sure. I think they have passed the pamphlets also. We have the social media handles in that. Or @Taruni is our Twitter handle. You can see Taruni Warangal as the YouTube channel, and also Taruni as Facebook also we have Taruni. So you can tag them, I think.
Yeah, and you can access those resources. It's easier if you just want to share any of the content to raise awareness.
Sure.
One last question.
One thing I'll just add to, ma'am has said it all. Even 2-hour film is not enough to talk about her and her work. But the main motto of making the 2 films very crisp, 5 minutes and 10 minutes, because the target audience we had in mind is the Gen Z crowd who want information in a jiffy. So these 2 films are on the YouTube channel of Taruni. So if each one of you can start sharing to the Gen Z crowd, like ma'am has created warriors of Taruni in Warangal. You have seen some of the girls speak about how they want to, do work like Taruni and Dr. Mamata. We want those warriors to emerge from the urban crowd also. That was the main reason we made the film very crisp.
One last question, someone there was asking, but for the rest of the questions, please we'll take it offline. After the event, you can definitely find Dr. Mamata and ask her, or Pratima. Just one last question, because the person has been waiting for a really long time.
Hello ma'am, it's chala great work ma'am, that is really. So my question is, like, it's a very huge responsibility, and you need a lot of force and motivation and inspiration to do such big work. So what are those words you tell it to yourself when you wake up? First thing, because like an artist, he wakes up and he thinks I should draw, or I should paint something great. An actor thinks I have to act. Some businessman, he thinks I need to earn. But what do you tell to yourself to do such great thing, to take such great responsibility? And I'll end this question. And where do you, after 25 years, where do you see yourself and this organization? Do you want to expand this organization, or do you want to be jobless?
Thank you so much for those questions. I know without passion we cannot work in any field. Definitely when I wake up, every day I think that I should help at least one girl in the day. So that is one thing, and when I pray, I always ask God to give me one opportunity to help others. So that is the only thing I have, and it's so silly sometimes, but I feel very saddened at the end of the day if I don't get an opportunity to help them. So, but luckily we have these Banjara Sanghas, and almost every day I get so many demands from them, so many needs they have. I have now at present with me more than 1,000 girls. So we are working presently in 33 villages. I keep working in about a chunk of villages, then shift to another mandals. So like that, in 24 years I could work in more than 500 villages and touch base upon more than 21,000 girls. I know my girls, I have seen them in different careers. When I went to give a TV show, that anchor was my Balika Sangha girl. I never imagined that. Oh, seriously, so many girls everywhere they are now, they are Balika Sanghas. We are trying to connect them back and make a big army now. That is our plan. And even in the cities also, we want Taruni Sahelis. Saheli means a friend. So Taruni means a girl. So we want more friends for the girls. So we want to create that army of people. Taruni Saheli can be a man or a girl or a boy or whoever it is. Similarly, Taruni Mitras, from the boys and men, we want more Mitras like you. When I was reading all those stories, I felt, I got goosebumps and I felt so happy. See, it's not very with the society or whatever, the future is not very bleak. We have so many good men around us. We don't identify them, we don't pat them, we don't appreciate them. We nag them, we demand, we do more, but still they do for us. So we have to today, that's why we give Taruni Mitra Awards. And really, hats off to those men who have unconditionally supported the women in their lives. So thanks to all those men, and we have to have more men like that. There are no examples in the society. There are no models in the society. We have to create models. So for the last question, 25 years, actually 24 years is a very long journey. I have become old also. But the way I used to go to the villages, still if I get a chance, I go to the villages, I feel so happy there. When they were shooting also, they used to tell me, Madam, this is shooting. But I will get so involved with the girls and the other people. So they used to tell me how to take the shots. But they used to ask me like that. I think 25 years, definitely I'll have more people to support me. And we are planning I work on child sexual abuse, you must have seen with the Bharosa centers. So we are starting very soon, within a month or two, rehab for the minor pregnant rape victims. So these are all victims below 18 who were raped and become pregnant. You cannot imagine, we have 11-year-olds also as pregnant girls. And we want to support them. We are starting a 50-bedded rehabilitation center very soon. I am looking for support. I have gone to everybody and I am trying for support. I want to help them and at least for a year or two and mainstream them, because these girls are neglected, abandoned by their families because of the stigma attached to all that. Your girl becomes pregnant without marriage, how much stigma you'll have to the family, you can understand. Even their siblings don't get married. So within 7-8 years, in almost 20 centers now in Bharosa, in 20 districts, we have done more than 4,000 child abuse cases. These child abuse cases, you will not imagine, from 5-month-year-old to 18 years. So it's very hard because most of the perpetrators are from the family or from known persons. So it is very difficult to get conviction in those cases. At least if we give back the childhood to them, we have done a real good thing. So I'm trying to do that, and I have so many children with me. I have to do something for them, and also create lot of awareness. That is what I want to do. I hope God will give me all the health and strength and more hands to support me. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for sharing all your learnings with us. I know it's not just one more, there are a lot of questions. We will be taking the questions towards the end of the program again. But for now, I think, in the interest of time, we will be moving on to the next segment of the program. For that, I'm sorry, I have so many things in my hand. For that, like modeling behavior, I request all of you to turn towards the stage, lift your chairs up and turn towards the stage. Stage vaipu tirgandi. Anyone on this side, please move. Anyone who's sitting at the back. The rest of the program will happen on the stage. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
ఇక్కడ.
Somebody skipped. చాలా సార్ thank you all so much for settling down so quickly and so efficiently. Superb. Done very, very well. So for the next part of the program, are we all ready? This is going to be exciting. It is a public commitment. It is something that was in works for the longest time. COVID appudu, you know, the whole world stood still, right? But there is one person with one idea and she wanted to build something on it. Right now we're going to do the next part of the program where we are revealing the cover of Pratima's first book ever, which the concept started during COVID, but it actually is going to take shape now. So to reveal the book cover, may I call upon Dr. Mamata onto the stage, Shri Ragu Garu, Shri CJ Reddy Garu, who is the founder of Tarangini Media Works. It's a 3-decade-old company and they've trained many artists, got them jobs. Swapna Garu, senior journalist, Vasudha Garu, who is the CWC chairperson Varangal, Lavanya Nukabarapu, who will be editing the book, and Kavita Garu, senior journalist, iDreams. Swapna Garu, please onto the stage. And of course, Sutapa, who is the designer of the book cover. May I request all of you to please come onto the stage. A huge round of applause for the team. Swapna Garu, Shri CJ Reddy Garu, Sutapa, the designer of the book, Lavanya Nukabarapu, who will be editing the book, Kavita, senior journalist. Vasudha Garu, and of course, Ragu Garu, please. Inspire inclusion, we need allies. A huge round of applause for revealing the cover of Pratima's first book. determined to achieve the impossible and emerge as a winner. Irrespective of the challenges she faces or might face in the process, she is bound to win. Pratima's first book is an anthology of short stories, a few unheard voices of women from different walks of life who have braved all odds. How they overcame challenging situations, even when they were totally fallen to the ground, had no support, but only their perseverance, patience, grit and grace that helped them to stand tall is the main crux of all the stories. A huge round of applause for True Spirit. Can you hold up the book cover and all of you come close? Pratima to share the idea behind the book. Where did it all start? What happened since COVID to now, and how is the book going to come along?
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Yeah. Thank you, Mamata ma'am, Ragu sir, and a lot of senior journalists. When I think Sapna Garu started her career, I was still going to college. I'm happy that she is here for the reveal. Hello. Yeah, so I'm happy that I have all experienced people to bless me with the reveal of my first book. So as Pratyusha mentioned, the idea came to me during COVID. I got COVID twice. By God's grace, I recovered at home because my sister is a doctor. She was monitoring all my parameters from US. After I recovered, my immunity was compromised and I developed shingles rash, which was much more terrible than my COVID experience. The rash disappeared in 2 weeks, but I had the pain for 1 year. So I was losing my temper with my dad, with my office staff, everybody. So people who are close to me, they said you should divert your focus. So that's when it all started. I have 6 Radhikas in my life. 3 or 4 of them are here today. So one of them is here with her daughter. She is more than family to me. So she said, book write. And her daughter was like, Kruti, auntie, yes, you should write. So that's how it all started. After I decided, yes, I want to write this book, and I created a questionnaire and sent it to few women in my own circle. That's when I started hearing stories which, though being close to me, they did not reveal. But they wanted their voice to be out. So I decided, okay, I think I'm going to give voice through my writing for these unheard voices, because I'm sure someone out there will connect to their stories. And today in public, I'm committing myself to finish the book by July or August.
It's lovely that you've taken a public commitment. There's so much accountability. So in 3 months, July or August, we should be seeing the book outside. Pratima, it's a public commitment. Now you have to write. And on that note, how many of you think the illustration on this book is beautiful? Is it good? Say yay! Yay! So the person who's illustrated the book, Sutapa, has a rich experience of 16 years in the animation industry, held various positions ranging from storyboard artist to pre-production supervisor for many international productions like Jungle Book, Peter Pan, and lots of other work. Her love for teaching, easily accessible, warm, enthusiastic and caring nature, as well as her patience, makes her a favorite teacher. So I'm going to call upon Sutapa to explain how the illustration came about. What is the whole idea behind that book cover? Sutapa, can you please share your thoughts on it?
Good evening, everyone.
little nervous because I was never told to, prepared for the kind of speech I'm going to give. Because, if anybody here is an artist, they might know art doesn't come with, much of calculations or something. It comes by instinct or by nature. So when Pratima told about her book during COVID, she has been planning, and I am very lucky that I am also a part of her writing. One of the stories, it's my own story also. So I had a urge that maybe she will ask me to illustrate, and I was feeling very lucky because I really like the idea of such creative writing where a person who doesn't belong to a very renowned background, just a random woman whom we can see just being a neighbor or someone, so she can be a part of the story. So what can be a better idea than that? Fortunately, I am thankful to her. She came to me and approached for what I expected, and so my initial thought before making this poster was like, it should be very attractive because the story is art. It demands that. It's a story of women who do not have so far, recognition, or they are not a big shot in our society, but they have crossed such hurdles and stood out like a pillar of strength whom we can look forward. So it's either white or black. Like that's the most attractive, combination we can find in nature. So either it's right or wrong. Judgment is on the reader. What she has done, how she has crossed the hurdles and everything. So my initial approach was, the book cover should look very attractive, and I should take a combination which should be a complete contrast. So that is why initially I thought I would make it in black and white. And the woman standing, many of us, I don't know how come it resembles Pratima, but I didn't mean that way. I wanted a lady to be very ordinary looking, yet very profound with the ideas, and she has to look, very confident, and she should look like she might be crossed a lot of hurdles, and that struggle should be revealing through her posture, but yet the confidence should be the primary focus. So that was my idea or my vision before I start on that. And the red halo which I placed behind, that can be depicted as the sun during the dusk. That is the similar color where she has crossed a level in her life and she has been stronger. So she is in the verge of where she is going to face the challenges ahead with a confident mind. So it is, in the in-between section of her life where she has seen the daylight and now she is ready to face the, lightless night. So something like that. And also red dot similar to Bindi of a woman. So something like that, but you can have your own predictions. So such kind of ideas I was thinking before I make it, and I hope all of you like it. And if there is anything, any question, you can ask me. That was the initial thought before I made it. Thanks. Thank you so much, Sutapa. When you look at art, unless you interpret it, it looks like for a layman, maybe they won't understand the intricacies of what goes on behind drawing every single element, the color choices, the clothes choices. But thank you so much for explaining it so wonderfully and putting so much thought into a profound book. Thank you all for being here and revealing Pratima's book, holding her publicly accountable. Yeah. So on this occasion, may I request Pratima Garu just be here, and also Shri C.J. Reddy Garu for a small felicitation ceremony. Yes. Because you are the person behind it and supporting. May I request Swapna Garu, Kavita Garu, Vajra Garu to please do the felicitation. Ragu Garu. A token of appreciation for all the wonderful work done by Pratima and her father, Sri C.J. Reddy Garu. A huge round of applause, please. We'll send the pictures to all of you, so put your phones away and a huge round of applause. Sri C.J. Reddy Garu, who supported his daughter's work through decades of effort. Thank you so much. Felicitation to the designer, the illustrator Sutapa. Thank you so much, Vasudha Garu. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting Pratima's book and Taruni's journey. While we move on to the next program, we are going to do a little more exercise down there. For now, we're going to watch another video. It is the significance of Taruni Mitra Awards. It is a small video we'll play. The video will be played on that side, so don't, all of you don't have to move your chairs, just turn that side. The video will be played on the screen. You can dim the lights. It's a small 2-minute audio video presentation, after which the award ceremony will happen here. This is the Taruni Mitra Awards, the 8th edition of these awards, and we have a small video before that. The video will be played on that side. Yeah, you can. Sorry. All of you quickly move that side, turn that side. Can the lights be turned off? And the video will be played in just a few seconds.
The main heroine on the day we bring the book up. I'm not leaving. She will do I got it. I can do
ప్రశాంత్ ఫోటోగ్రాఫర్ ఎక్కడున్నా లైట్ ఆపండి.
మేడం బాగున్నాను మేడం. బాగున్నారా మేడం?
That's a brief journey since the Taruni Mitra Awards have started. Today, this evening, we are on the eighth edition of the Taruni Mitra Awards. Without further delay, I know a lot of you here are award winners, people who have come to support the award winners, people who have nominated the award winners, and we're going to do that in just a moment. Alright, the first award this evening. So I'm sure all of you know about the Taruni Mitra Awards. Yeah. Dr. Mamata, do you want to share a little bit about Taruni Mitra Awards?
So we started these Taruni Mitra Awards in the year 2017. You all know that UN Women has started the He for She campaign long time ago. But such campaigns are not there in India. And I saw that why the good men are never given a pad. So after seeing actually my husband, my children and my family, the men in my family, I felt that they are all doing so much to support their wives or daughters or sisters or colleagues. So we should have some awards to felicitate them. So when we had this idea, just a small WhatsApp message we had sent across, and that became viral. Initially, we got more than 100 nominations from all over India. We were so surprised how so many women they want to nominate. Today also I received nominations for this year. That means so many women out there, they want to thank the men in their life. So this time I thought that we have already felicitated more than I think 96 award 99 I think. So from today's 1599 men will be felicitated. This is only a small initiative, but definitely will be a great model for so many men out there who don't think that we need to support the women in their lives. And day in, day out, we hear of so much of violence and so many other things because we are still living in the strong holds of patriarchy. And everywhere people think that it is only the power should be with the men. I've seen so many women who already achieved so much still under the control of the men in the family. So many actually tales to tell, but I think today, this time we have taken a category son. I've seen that most of the time we love our sons so much. I know they don't give you back all that. I've seen so many parents suffering in their old age because their sons are away, very far. So I've seen many of them who don't think that although they have only daughters, but every day they are nagged or bullied by people saying that you don't have a son. So at the end somewhere I have seen that some of these sons are so good. We had nominations even for 8-year-old and 3-year-old. Imagine what 3-year-old already have supported his mother or something like that. So it's so fascinating to read all those stories. And thank you so much for all of you for nominating and feeling good about your sons. I think these are the examples we can carry forward and many of other men and boys out there can learn. So we want to publish after 100 awards, we want to publish a book. Today I am announcing and that will be done by Ragu very soon because he is the person behind these awards and he is doing so much hard work for these awards. So let us have today's all the great men, the sons of this universe. Huge round of applause for the first Tharuni Mitra, Shri Raghuveer Garu, and if you have any words to say.
Let the show begin.
Okay, let the show begin then. The first award for this evening. May I request Pratima to... May I request Pratima to come back onto the stage to felicitate the award winners. The first award, Achay Yadavali, who's been nominated by his mother Mallika Ram Prasad. Please nominees also please come here. Mallika Ram Prasad, a Kuchipudi. Achay Yadavali, nominated by his mother Mallika Ram Prasad, a Kuchipudi dancer, for supporting his mother by creating all the artwork for her dance performances. He has been officially invited to the White House 2 times. Achay Yadavali. May I request the people who have nominated also to come onto the stage. Mallika Garu, please come onto the stage. A huge round of applause for Atreya. Krishna Yadavali, the father, the parents basically, Mallika and Krishna. Krishna Garu, please, onto the stage. Just a couple of words about the nomination. Thank you so much.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, and I congratulate Mamata Raghuveer. I congratulate Mamata Raghuveer and Shri Raghuveer for doing wonders for the community. And you know, just like a small drop adds and becomes a bowl of water or nectar, I'm really amazed and truly honored to know you and be part of, our family, that you are saving and continually working for the betterment of women. We are really proud of you. So my son, on one fine spring day he was born. He was 10 days old, and what happened, I got a call from the White House that I had to do a performance with at least 40 people showcasing Indian culture and talking about sevas. So I just looked at him because I had a C-section, and then I looked at him and I said, do you think it's okay if I take up this opportunity? And he gurgled and he smiled. So I took it as an S, and then I started choreographing, and then I performed with 40 kids because not every school gets an opportunity. That was my second performance at the White House, but for most of my students, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And then he cooperated so well. He even slept most of the night, and I could continue. And then that was just the beginning. And since then, he came along with me to my dance class because I didn't believe in having a babysitter in the after hours, because my work begins when everyone else's work schedule ends. So he has been cooperating, and I could even chair the World Culture Festival recently by Sri Ravi Shankar at the Art of Living. And I choreographed the Kuchipudi part for the Panchabhutams. Extremely cooperative, very supportive. He volunteers, and he is a very amazing, truly a very amazing artist. Believe me, whatever I draw, it's an amoeba. It's very shapeless. But my son has a great talent, and he volunteers and helps. And then he motivates me. Sometimes I feel like, the mom's guilt that I'm leaving my child behind and then working long hours in dance class, which is an after-school activity, but he always supports. I don't want to take too much time, and I want to thank all of you for, having us, and all the best to your team. And maybe in future I'll come up with my dance class and then do a benefit show so that we can support your cause. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. That's the first award winner this evening. Moving on to the second award, Dr. Desati Rajiv, nominated by his mother, Vijay Lakshmi Garu, a retired headmistress from West Godavari, for being a constant support for his mother and taking care of his sister during her delivery. For the services rendered by him during COVID time, he was conferred with Vaidya Seva Dhira Award, Dr. Desati Rajiv Garu. A huge round of applause for Vijay Lakshmi Garu, who is here on behalf of Dr. Rajiv. Vijay Lakshmi Garu on behalf of his son, Dr. Rajiv. Yes, he is a doctor and he is attending to his service, his duty. A huge round of applause for Dr. Rajiv. Thank you so much, Vijay Lakshmi Garu. The next award this evening, Anmol Ravuri, nominated by his mother, Malini Ravuri, for supporting her to be a lifestyle coach. He does all the cooking as his mother has been busy with the classes, but he never complains. He supported her to use digital platform for her classes. Anmol Ravuri. Malini Garu, are you here? Oh, he is a photographer, honey manufacturer. Is your mother here? Okay. Right. Congratulations, Anmol Ravuri. And thank you and thinking of Malini Ravuri Garu and wishing her a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. The next award winner this evening, V. Prahalad, nominated by his mother, V. Jyoti, who is an Anganwadi worker, Hanmakonda, for supporting his mother financially and getting his sister married. He lost his father when he was very young and took all the family responsibilities. Prahalad Garu, Jyoti Garu, are you here? Jyoti Garu is here. Prahalad, you can chapputunara. Prahalad UKలో మాస్టర్స్ చదువుకుంటున్నారు అండ్ చదువుకుంటూ పని చేస్తూ ఇంటికి డబ్బులు పంపిస్తూ జ్యోతి గారిని సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ప్రహ్లాద్ గారి కోసం హ్యూజ్ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాస్ అండ్ వాళ్ళ మదర్ జ్యోతి గారు. Congratulations. The next award winner, Sai. Pratima Garu, మీరు స్టేజ్ పైన ఉండాలి అంటే. Sai, the next award, Sai Atri, studying agriculture, nominated by his mother, Dr. Nandavaram Mrudula, professor in Begumpet Women's College, Hyderabad, for helping his mother to come out of COVID and supporting her in her career. He prepares food for his mother by getting up early in the morning at 4 a.m., wakes his mother up while going to college. Sai Atri. By the mother, Mrudula Garu, who is a professor in Begumpet Women's College. Sai Atri. Congratulations, Sai Atri. Mrudula Garu. Thank you so much. The next award winner, R.G. Saumit, nominated by his mother Sarita, social activist Hyderabad, for being gender sensitive and changing his surname in 8th class to include his mother's surname also. Whenever his mother goes on yours, he used to take complete charge of household activities. So, Saumit, ఇప్పుడు మీ full పేరు ఏంటి? ఆర్జీ full form ఏంటి? Rama Gangaraju Saumit, included your mother's surname, is it? Thank you so much. Congratulations. And Sarita Garu, raising a wonderful son. Congratulations, Saumit. The next award winner, Karthik Purohit, nominated by his mother, Indira Sridhata, for looking after his family and educating his sister up to BTech. He is very helpful for everybody, Karthik, and his mother, Indira Garu. Karthik Garu and his mother Indira. Keep up the applause for all the award winners. Congratulations, Karthik.
ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदा आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम ओम प्रादरग्निं प्रादरिन्द्रगुं हवामहे प्रादरमित्रावरुणा प्रादरश्विना प्रादर्भगं भूषणं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं प्रादस्सोम उदरुद्रगोः वेम प्रादरजितं भगमुग्रगोः वेम वयं पुत्रमदितेर्यो विधर्ता आद्रश्चिद्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चिद्राजादित्यं भगं भक्षीत्याह भगप्रणेतिर्भगसत्यराधो भगे मां धियमुदा वददन्नः भगप्रणोजनयगोभिरश्वैर्भगप्रणभिन्वन्तस्याम उदेतानीं भगवन्तस्यामोदप्रभित्व उदमध्ये अह्ना उदोदितामघवन् सूर्यस्य वयं देवानागो सुमतोऽस्याम भगजेव भगवागुम् अस्तु देवास्तेन वयो भगवन्तस्याम तन्त्वा भगः सर्व इज्जो हवीनिसनो भगपुरजेता भवेह समध्वराजो जुषो नमन्ददधिक्रामे वसुजये पदाय अर्वाचीनं वसुविदं भगन्नो रथमिवाश्वा वाजिन आवहन्तो अश्वावतीर्गोमतीर्न उचासो वीरवते सदमुच्चन्तु भद्राः भृदन्दुहाना विश्वदप्रवीणा यूयं पादस्वस्तिभिः सदा नः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
This evening, Uncut we blessed us with really thank you for the good energy. Thank you so much. All right. Moving on to the next award. It is to Vinay, who's in 10th class, nominated by his mother S. Nagajoti, Deputy Range Officer, for steadfastly supporting his mother in the most difficult times. He is the pillar of strength and support to his mother and tries to always keep her happy. Vinay and Nagajoti Garu. Vinay just 10th class lo unnara. Board exams జరుగుతున్నాయి. All the best for your exams. And Nagajoti garu, Deputy Range Officer, and Vinay always supporting his mother. Congratulations, Vinay. Well, Vinay is preparing and writing for his board exams and also is here with us. All the best, Vinay. The next award this evening is for Anirudh Imaneni, USA, nominated by his mother Swapna, anchor and TV journalist, for supporting her in tough times and motivating her to pursue her professional career. Swapna garu. Swapna garu, the demand is that you speak well. A huge round of applause for Swapna garu. All the Telugu region has this wonderful, very, very great anchor with us. So you could please share your experience, your thoughts. Varganki meer inspiration.
First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Raghuveer Garu and Dr. Mamata Raghuveer and Taruni for this wonderful honor. This is a great opportunity. Coincidentally, it is my son's birthday today. And this was completely, I think, unimagined by me. It was somewhere in the early 2000s that I had to return to India from the United States as a single parent to two very little kids. And I had absolutely although it was not like I had no family support, I did not have the primary support it requires for any woman who is a single parent to build her career. And beyond just being a means of survival for me, my son took charge because most homes where parents are single, the elder one or the son ends up taking charge more than they are required to, and he really supported me and understood all my absence when I had to go for my news coverages and all that. And today he's on his own pursuing his dream. He worked very hard during his undergrad in the US. He was a US citizen, so he tried to fend for himself and made sure that he didn't want to burden me anymore beyond, although it was never a burden. It was just his way of telling me that he's all right and he's ready to fly. He's finishing his grad school now in a couple of months, and he will be a music director in Hollywood very soon. So I'm really, in fact, I keep telling everybody, I didn't raise my kids raised me. So I'm so happy to be remembering him here in India, where he grew up actually. Ma'am, paata paadala? Em paata paadu ma'am? Okay, so I sing a lot of only devotional music and classical music. So if you permit me, I'd like to just hum a few lines. There's this Sankirtana by Annamacharya where he says that the more we end up rising in life just materially, without any kind of a larger cause, it brings a lot more agony and misery because you don't know where you're headed. So it is just a poetic expression of being inclined towards a larger cause in humanity. So let me sing that. Maya mohamu manadidi అచ్యుతని చిత్తమే కలది మాయా మోహము మానదిరి శ్రీ అచ్యుతని చిత్తమే కలది హరి ఎంత వెలుగునకు అంతే చీకటి ఎంత సంపదకు అంత పద అంతట నౌషధమపథ్యమును సరి వింటే మిగిలిను వేసటి కలది మాయా మోహము మానదిరి శ్రీ అచ్యుతని చిత్తమే కలది హరి Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Pratima, for this wonderful evening. Very, very memorable for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Swapna Garu, and conveying our best birthday wishes to Anirudh. That was such a lovely, heartfelt song. Thank you so much for singing it for our audience. May I request all the award winners to stay back? Last lo oka group picture తీసుకుంటాము. So award winners andaru, we just have 5 more awards, and after that we'll take a group picture. So please stay back for a few more minutes. The next award is for Neil Krishna, who is just 13 years old, nominated by his mother Shilpa Chakrabarti, actress, for supporting his mother to continue her passion. And his father, who is here with him. Shilpa Garu is traveling and she's out of station, so Neil, Krish and his father. All of 13 years old and supporting his mother. Congratulations, Neil. And grateful to his mother Shilpa Chakrabarti for nominating him. Congratulations and thank you so much. Thank you so much. The next award is for Hemang Velord, nominated by his mother Umarani Velord for serving his mother, a survivor of cancer, and encouraging her in her career. Hemang Velord. Cancer is not an easy journey, and supporting his mother through this journey. Umarani Garu, may I request you to please come onto the stage. Hemang Velord. Oh, there is another birthday boy? Okay, it is also Hemang's birthday, Anirudh's birthday. Wishing them all. Ragu Garu's brother's birthday, Ravinder Ponangi. He's somewhere at the back. Umarani Garu, are you here? Congratulations and best birthday wishes, Hemang. ఉమారాణి గారు మీరే మాట్లాడాలి.
Thank you, Ragu garu, for that wonderful WhatsApp message which motivated me to nominate my son. And ma'am, a big salute. I'm here today to talk about my son. 2 minutes? Is that okay? Yeah. So, thank you so much. It's like I delivered my son when I was 39, when I gave up hope that I will not have children anymore. And moreover, I was busy with Rotary and all other activities. We run an industry also. But it was difficult for me during COVID when my husband was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So my son is an unschooler. He didn't go to school, but he's gone to a lot of events. Like he's gone to the NASA Moon Rover Challenge, Mars Rover mission. He's been a heli flyer and a drone racer and a number of things. And he's done his MIT diploma from digital fabrication when he was 13. And then he's done his climate action fellowship when he was 17. So he's gone to the UNICEF summer school. He's gone to the Banjara India program. Like we were like nomads. My husband's credit card was there with me all the time. So we were just swiping it off and like trying to live life, make memories, and share, those wonderful moments which I can gift my son. So I didn't believe in amassing wealth, but for every birthday of his, like we go to an old age home or an orphanage or something like that. Like we've done this experiential living all our life. So maybe that made him being strong. And 1.5 years after COVID with my husband, that was a difficult journey. Then I was diagnosed with 4th stage of breast cancer. Then in 1.5 years, that was another difficult journey, managing both of us. But thanks to my son, all the credit goes to him. He was my kamwali, he was my cook, he was my motivation, pillar of support, every damn thing, whatever I can say. My father, my brother, my bestie. I think I gave his thing, mom's bestie. So, yes, thank you, darling, for making me your mother. Love you.
Welcome.
That was so heartwarming. Thank you so much. And Hemang, that's a long list of achievements. Keep up the great work, man. The next award winner, Banda Sai Krishna, who's been nominated by his mother Ramleela Garu from the Mallikamba Manovikas Kendram Warangal for being the inspiration to serve hundreds of mentally challenged children. Sai Krishna and his mother Ramleela Garu. Sai Krishna Garu and his mother Ramaleela. Ramaleela Garu మాట్లాడతారా?
ఈరోజు తరుణి మిత్ర అవార్డ్స్ ఫంక్షన్కి వచ్చినటువంటి వేదిక పెద్దలందరికీ, వచ్చిన ఆహ్వానితులందరికీ, వేదిక ఉన్న పెద్దలందరికీ నా యొక్క నమస్కారం. నిజంగా ఈరోజు నాకు చాలా గర్వంగా ఉంది ఈ అవకాశం నా కొడుకు వల్ల రావడం. ఎందుకంటే నాకు ముగ్గురు పిల్లల్లో 2 మెంటల్లీ ఛాలెంజ్ చిల్డ్రన్. పెద్ద బాబు చనిపోవడం జరిగింది. తర్వాత వీళ్ళు పెద్ద బాబు తర్వాత వీళ్ళు నార్మల్గా పుట్టి ఉంటే మేము మల్లికాంబ మన వికాస్ కేంద్రం స్టార్ట్ చేసే వాళ్ళం కాదు. 2001లో 4 పిల్లలతో స్టార్ట్ చేసినామండి. ఇప్పుడు 220 చిల్డ్రన్కి సర్వీస్ చేస్తున్నాం. మేము స్కూల్ స్టార్ట్ చేసిన కొత్తలో మేడం వాళ్ళు కూడా అప్పుడు తరుణి సంస్థ ద్వారా చాలా సేవా కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తుండేవారు. మేడం నన్ను మేడం కార్యక్రమానికి పిలుస్తుండేవారు. ఎందుకన్నా చైల్డ్ మ్యారేజ్ 15 ఇయర్స్కే నాకు పాప పుట్టింది. తర్వాత 2 పిల్లలు మెంటల్ ఛాలెంజ్ చిల్డ్రన్. ఈరోజు నిజంగా మేడం తరుణి నుంచి మీరు నాకు ఈ అవకాశం ఇవ్వడం, నా కొడుకు ద్వారా ఇంతమంది పిల్లలకి, ఎందుకంటే నేను నార్మల్గా వైఫ్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంట్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ప్రతిరోజు మా పిల్లలతో చాలా ఇబ్బంది అయ్యేది. తెల్లవారుతుంది అంటే అమ్మో ఎందుకు తెల్లవారుతుంది, పొద్దున ఎట్లా గడుస్తుంది రేపు రోజు అంతా అనుకునేదాన్ని. అలాంటిది వారి ద్వారా మల్లికాంబ మన వికాస్ కేంద్రం అనే సంస్థను పెట్టిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు 200 చిల్డ్రన్కి సర్వీస్ చేయడం అనేది, తెల్లవారితే ఇలాంటి పిల్లలకి ఏదో ఒకటి చెయ్యాలనే ఆలోచన కల్పించింది. కాబట్టి నాకు చాలా గర్వంగా ఉంది నా కొడుకు ద్వారా. ఎందుకంటే ప్రతి ప్రోగ్రాంలో కూడా మేడం పిలిచి నేను చెప్పేదాన్ని, నా కొడుకుల వల్లనే ఇంతమంది నేను కలిసి మాట్లాడే అవకాశం వచ్చింది. ఎందుకంటే నార్మల్ పిల్లలు చాలామంది వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులకు మంచి ప్రిస్టేజ్ని ఇస్తారు, వాళ్ళ సమాజంలో డెవలప్ అంటే పెద్ద పొజిషన్ తీసుకొస్తారు. కానీ ఇలాంటి పిల్లల ద్వారా ఎటువంటి అవకాశం ఉండదు. పేరెంట్స్ కూడా చాలామంది రోడ్ల మీద వదిలేసిపోతున్నారు. మా సంస్థలో కూడా దాదాపు 90% చిల్డ్రన్ పేరెంట్స్ వదిలేసిన పిల్లలే ఉన్నారు అందరు కూడా. కాబట్టి రేపు పొద్దున రాబోయే 10 సంవత్సరాల కాలంలో జీరియాట్రిక్ పీపుల్ను ఇలాంటి మానసిక వికలాంగులు ఎక్కువ మంది అవడానికి అవకాశం ఉంది. ఎందుకంటే వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా యాంటీ సోషల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్గా తయారవుతారు. కాబట్టి మా సంస్థ ద్వారా అలాంటి పిల్లలకి వాళ్ళందరినీ కూడా పేరెంట్స్ తర్వాత ఆ సంస్థలో ఉండే విధంగా సంస్థను డెవలప్ చేయాలని మా ఆశయం. ఈ అవకాశం ఈరోజు ఇచ్చినందుకు మమతా మేడం గారికి, రఘువీర్ సార్కి చాలా కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ రామ్లీలా గారు. ఒక ఫోటో తీసుకుందామండి.
మేడం
ఒక్కసారి congratulations, thank you so much. On to the last couple of awards then. Suryakant Rao nominated by non-biologic mother Mamata Reddy for helping her kalamkari creations using technology. He conducts himself very well and has great love and respect for women. He is sensitive and compassionate. Suryakant Rao and his mother and his non-biological mother Mamata Reddy. And his non-biological and also my mother is a mother.
To talk even before my akka, because she's a mother not just for Suryakant, that she's nominated for all the artists who work with her. If you see kalamkari in any corner, any top designer, it goes from her workshop in Kalahasti, and she's called Queen of Kalamkari, King of Kalamkari. Like Mamata ma'am saves girl child, she saves the artist.
Congratulations, Mamata Garu, for you and all your sons. The next award winner, Bharat Bhanu Prakash, nominated by his mother Nirbala Kabir Das for being the pillar of support to her as well as family, enabling them to tide over difficult times. Bhanu Prakash and his mother Nirmala Garu. ఏం చేస్తున్నారు భాను ప్రకాష్ గారు? ఏం చేస్తున్నారు సింగపూర్లో? సాఫ్ట్వేర్ జాబ్ సింగపూర్లో ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ మదర్ ఫాదర్ ఉన్నారు ఇక్కడ. నిర్మలా గారు ఫాదర్ పేరు ఏంటి సార్? ఓకే, నిర్మలా కబీర్ దాస్. అవునా? సో భాను ప్రకాష్ గారు చాలా కష్టపడి సిస్టర్ వెడ్డింగ్ చేశారు, ఇల్లు కట్టారు, పేరెంట్స్ ని సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు, అండ్ ఇప్పుడు రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ గా సింగపూర్ లో జాబ్ చేస్తున్నారు. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అండి. One last award for tonight. Akshay Bhargavi Jandiala, 10th class, nominated by his mother, Valli Jandiala, singer, for helping his mother in editing her songs using technology. వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ మనతో లేరు, but definitely would want to mention Akshay Bhargavi and his mother, Valli Garu. And that is the end of the award function. May I request all the award winners, ఒక్కసారి స్టేజ్ మీదకి వస్తే one group photo.
And as these people are coming up, we have a felicitation for our master of ceremony, Pratyusha.
Just reading out the award winner names one last time. A huge round of applause. Atrey Yedavalli, Dr. Desati Rajiv, Anmol Ravuri, V. Prahalad, Sai Achi, RG Saumit, Karthik Siddhartha, Vinay, Anirudh Immananemi, Neil Krish and Hemant Vellore, Banda Sai Krishna, Suryakant Raut, Bharata Bhanu Prakash and Akshay Bhargavi Jandiala. Congratulations to all the award winners.
Request our master of ceremony to accept our felicitation by doing it. She is an environmentalist, sustainability expert, climate change activist, the only woman from South India who has gone to Antarctica on her own, and they are currently working on sustainability issues in Dr. Reddy's lab. And much more. Parents of Pratyusha also to come and join on the stage for the felicitation. Mari, Hare, come.
Look here.
All the sons winners of the Taruni Mitra Awards 2024. మదర్స్ ఎవరైనా ఉంటే వెనక నించోండి. స్వప్న గారు స్వప్న గారు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారా, వెళ్తారా? Mamata garu, Pratima garu, please stand to the award winners. Ato last just కొంచెం అటు chair move చేసుకోవా? అందరూ chair move Thank you so much for all the award winners, the nominees, the parents who have nominated their sons. Thank you to all the audience and the award winners, everyone who's come to support them. Special guests invited. May I request Dr. Mamata Ragu? May I request Dr. Mamata Ragu to give the vote of thanks?
అందరికీ పేరు పేరున ధన్యవాదాలు. యాక్చువల్లీ ఈసారి లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ మేము ఈ అవార్డ్స్ కండక్ట్ చేయలేకపోయాము బికాజ్ నేను లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా యుఎన్ మీటింగ్స్కి వెళ్ళాల్సి వచ్చింది న్యూయార్క్. సో ఈ ఇయర్ కూడా తరుణి యుఎన్లో ఒక ప్యారలల్ ఈవెంట్ కండక్ట్ చేసాం 11th నాడు. దానికి వెళ్ళి నేను మొన్న 20th వచ్చాను. ఈసారి చేద్దామా వద్దా అనుకునే లోపల ప్రతిమ గారు లేదు నేను ఇలా స్క్రీన్ చేస్తున్నాను సినిమాలు అంటే సరే దాంతో పాటుగా ఇది పెడదాము అనేసి చాలా షార్ట్ టైంలో ఇంతమంది చక్కగా నామినేషన్స్ పంపడం చాలా ఉత్సాహంగా అనిపించింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ మీ అందరికీ పేరు పేరున చాలా మంది శ్రమ తీసుకుని ఎంతో దూరాల నుంచి వచ్చారు, వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు. అలానే ఇక్కడ లేకపోయినా తల్లులు వచ్చి తీసుకున్నారు వాళ్ళ తరఫున. చాలా అబ్బాయిలందరికీ కూడా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తున్నా వాళ్ళ అమ్మలకి ఇంత సపోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నందుకు. ఇక్కడ కూర్చున్న అబ్బాయిలందరూ కూడా మనకి పెద్ద ఆదర్శము అందరు అబ్బాయిలకి. సో మీరందరూ చాలా మంచి అంటే వ్యక్తులుగా తయారవుతారని నేను ఊహిస్తున్నాను. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ పేరు పేరున ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి. అలానే ముఖ్యంగా ప్రతిమ గారికి ఇంత చక్కటి కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించినందుకు, ముఖ్యంగా మా ఫిలిమ్స్ తీసి వాటిని అందరి ముందు ఉంచినందుకు. అంటే ఏదో యూట్యూబ్లో పెట్టుకుంటే అంత గ్రేట్గా ఉండదేమో, ఏవో కొన్ని వ్యూస్ వస్తాయి, కానీ ఇలా చూస్తే చాలా అద్భుతంగా అనిపించాయి వాళ్ళ ఫిలిమ్స్. థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్ ప్రతిమ గారు, సో మచ్. మీరు చాలా శ్రమ తీసుకున్నారు, మీరు మీ టీము. అండ్ వాళ్ళ ఫాదరు రెడ్డి గారు మాకు ఎప్పటి నుంచో లెజెండరీ పర్సన్. ఆయన ఒకసారి ప్రతిమ మా ఆఫీస్కి వచ్చి మేడం ఇలా తీద్దాం ఏమన్నా అంటే నేను అనుకోలేదు ఇంత బాగా ఇలా వస్తాయని. సో ఐఎమ్ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు హర్. 24 yearsలో మాకు ఫిలిమ్సే లేవు, ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇంత మంచి ఫిలిమ్స్ క్రియేట్ చేసినందుకు థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్. చాలా హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేశారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. And I wish her a great success in her life, and definitely she'll be the best one of the awardee winner avutaru ati tvaralo best film maker avutaru. Thanks a lot. And oka woman gurinchi తీయడం అనేది అద్భుతం అండి, అన్నిటికన్నా అదే అద్భుతం. 3 కప్పులు ఒక చోట ఆనవు అని ఏదో మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళకి ఇది మా స్నేహము, మా బంధం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Special thanks to Lamakaan team, Kranti and Naeem. I've been irritating them a lot ever since we put the program up on the website, and your entire team, Bharat and everybody, and thank you audience for joining us today.
Thank you all so much for attending this evening and making it successful. Drive back home safe and see you at the next edition of Taruni Mitra Awards.
దాంట్లో ఉంటుంది 9 rupees. many members? Seven to nine.
నా పేరు నా మమత నా తోటి కొడుకు
వరంగల్లో పనిచేస్తున్నాను.
చూసానండి 2 సార్లు. అంటే మీరు లాస్ట్ టైం అక్కడికి వచ్చినప్పుడు కూడా వీడియో తీశారు
స్వాంతన
కదా, నేను చాలాసార్లు సాంత్వన గురించి చెప్పనే లేదు ఈసారి అది కూడా వీడియోలో కూడా రాలేదు. ఇలాగే చెప్పాను.
అది స్వాంతన సెకండ్ బ్యాక్ నుండి షూట్ చేశాను.
మీ పేరు?
రణధీర్.
రణధీర్.
లైట్ సరిగా రాలేదు, అందులో కొంచెం తొందరగా వచ్చింది.
చాలా ఏదో తీసుకోవాల్సింది నాకు క్లాస్ కానీ
Thank you so much for the great help.
Bring
ওই দিনভর কাঁকি হাঁটি তলে কাঁকি বসি হ্যাঁ কাই রকেছে
only a kg of salt. That is actually perfect for food.